What's up, guys? It's your boy Navid Central with an absolutely massive guest. Guys, this guy is absolutely smashing the Asian music scene with millions of views on YouTube right now for his amazing songs and musical covers. Guys, absolutely killing it. Especially the youngsters. I'm sure you'll know who this guy is. And guys, stay tuned because this guy's story is going to be absolutely incredible. But also, he's about to take over the world of the music industry, guys. Yeah? I present to you, right? I said produce once before, don't want to Mukbangs. Muki!
My brother, you know.
What are you saying, my G?
My brother, all good, my G.
Chilling, man. Good, thanks. I'm excited to be here today, bro. Just to let you know, guys, we're having food from Zeye. It's Zeye Kitchen. If you do a little thumbnail, bro, like this, yeah?
Food's looking fire.
You get me?
Fire.
You get me done. But yeah, guys, we've got the, so what we've got Naga wings with masala chips, right? Milk cake. We've got masala chips more. We've got, barbecue bites with onion rings,
guys,
and
honest,
Naga
right
prawns.
You want to dig into all of that.
You get me? But we're going to dig into it right now and have a bite. Have a bite. Stop,
bro.
And then we'll stop, bro. But guys, just to let you know, Zeye Kitchen has just opened recently and the food looks fine, bro.
Yeah, raw does.
Looks fine, bro. The sauce is fire, man.
Fire.
Yeah, couple in. So, Muki, let's begin the story, right? Where did it all begin from, bro? How did Muki, the massive superstar, begin, bro?
This journey, bro, I'm not going to lie, started off from about 10 years ago.
Okay.
I just ended up happened to be with one of the lads in the ends, and he's telling me he wants to go studio. And that's when I first found out about studios. I was clueless. I didn't know nothing about where to find studios and stuff like that. So, boom, I've gone studio the first time, and really and truly, that's where the journey just started, bro. I fell in love with the studio, the mic, and before you know it, I ended up coming across Sparkaman.
Okay. Sparkaman, yeah?
Sparkaman, yeah. So, like, the journey just started, bro. Literally, I'll say about 9-10 years back.
Yeah, cool. So that's very interesting when you say that, bro, because from what I'm hearing, you went into a studio 10 years ago, right? Yeah? And what is it again? Oh, yeah, actually, we haven't got any. Have we got tissues? I'm sure we got tissues. If a guy behind the camera can get a tissue, please, bro!
You know what? Go downstairs if anything in the... You know where, innit?
Sorry about that, guys, but yeah, it's something you have to always remember is tissues, and don't step over the camera, please.
What? With the food that we're eating, therefore, tissue.
Yeah, you need tissue, because look at that. But guys...
This food is really saucy, man. Trust me. Therefore, need tissues.
The Naga creamy, Naga said...
Porka, bro.
What kind of...
Porka.
Well, fire. But anyway, look, listen. So based on what you're saying, bro, what I'm hearing is you went to the studio 10 years ago.
About 9 to 10 years, yeah.
You fell in love with it.
Yeah.
So that tells me that you were already into singing. So when I say to you, tell me about the beginning, I'm saying, how did your singing career begin? Even off camera, before the studios, everything, what got you into singing, how was life, etc.
You know, that's a good one still, because I did actually start getting into singing when I was about 7 years old.
Really?
And it all happened because I was the youngest in my family. So my brothers, they'll always have the music on if they're going out in their cars, if they're upstairs in the room, there'll always be music on. And one day my brother's in the shower. I was looking for my brother, and I was told he's in the shower. So you know one of them, you knock on the door, you want to quickly ask him something. And I gone by the toilet, he's singing. My brother I'm talking about. So all this kind of stuff around me started making me think, let me try singing. No lie, I was in a shower at one point and I started singing, and I actually said to myself, yo, I can sing, man. And from there, I just started showing.
You just realized you could sing?
Yeah, bro, literally from just being in the shower, I just thought, yo, my vocals are not bad. So then, told 1-2 of my friends, and they liked it. And funny enough, I actually done it in school as well, in assembly. I actually sang in front of everyone.
In Asian?
No, not in Asian, in English.
Really?
English.
So you can sing English as well, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, sick. So what song was it, if you don't mind me then?
You know what, I'm not going to lie. I can't even remember what the song was. Trust me, I can't even remember. But I remember, it was some song, got to do with some, I don't know. But yeah.
So, but some choir song or?
It was like, them school, like, children's songs and that, because I was young in it. So it was like a song, like a child song, but I can't remember it.
Bro, these wings are mad, innit? Look at the wings, look at the wings.
The size of them, bro.
Bro, guys, look at the size of them. But yeah, man. You can beat someone up with these wings.
I ain't ate in a while, I'm not going to lie. This food.
It's fine.
Boy.
Bro, so I was saying to you, in terms of, so you singing now,
Yeah.
how did the audience respond? So this is the first time, because that shows me you also were confident to speak in front of a crowd. Do you know, bro, that as far as I know, right, public speaking
Yeah.
is more feared than death, or near enough to death. There's two
Mad.
things that are the most feared things in the world, and that's death.
I
and
used
speaking.
to be nervous in front of public to sing, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like even before, I used to go performance. I was really nervous, but that's mad how you say that though. What did you say? More worse than death?
People fear public speaking more than death, or it's the one after. But yeah, there's only the two top
Okay,
fears of public speaking and death. You wouldn't think that, would you?
that's mad. I
Rather
wouldn't.
So yeah, we do need tissue, but definite, guys. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Thank you very much.
My brother.
You get me? We got the main man. Should we give him a shout out? Yeah.
Give him a shout
Big
out.
boy Areeb, you get me? CEO Areeb, check him out, guys. You get me?
Come on.
We'll be doing a mukbang with him at some point as well. Yeah.
Definitely. He's got a
Young
story to
entrepreneur.
tell as well.
We definitely got a story to tell.
My
So
brother.
yeah, we're saying so you started doing the singing
Yeah.
for the audience. The audience liked it. The school, yeah. Did anyone try and show any negative vibes because obviously being an opener, singing?
Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
From the area that I was growing up in, it was always hard to ever put it out so confidently to people that you can sing. Coming from a rough area that I came from, I did tell 1-2 people that I was close to, but I didn't want to open up and start telling everyone.
Yeah.
I didn't know how people was gonna take me in, you know, like that. So at first I didn't, but eventually when I put myself out, I thought, you know what, it is what it is. I don't really care what people gotta say. If they're gonna look at me in a funny way, whatever, it is what it is. But now I'm used to it, bro.
Okay, sure.
Literally.
So then, obviously, you started building your brand. At that point, by the way, you know, obviously, you went after school. Obviously, you went college, stuff like that. Were you singing at that point as well? Yeah.
In college, yeah.
So how was that? I'm intrigued, man. Like, you know about your
I
life,
never
bro. 'cause
sang
I'd
in
like to
college,
know-
but when I was in college, funny
Yeah.
enough, someone got me into the Aston University. What was it again? Talent show.
Wait, and you actually.
Listen to this. So I'm in college. One of my brethren, obviously, is going to Aston University, and he's telling me there's a talent show. Now the person who's going to run the talent show is his good friend. You want to know what the mad thing is? He got me into that talent show, even though I wasn't a part of the university. And guess what? I won the show. Honest to God. And I'm not gonna lie, there was some talented people there, and I was shocked. I was shocked that I won it. I walked away home with a check. They paid you money for it, bro. Like literally, that real. So me being
Did
young,
you think you at the uni or just?
they didn't ask them questions. You know, I think because my brethren knew that person who was running the show. He kept it kind of on a low for me. But that was a good experience. I performed in front of a crowd, and like, yo, these little things these little steps were building me up to where I really wanted to be. And eventually it got my confidence out of me, and I thought, you know
Did
what?
you see that? You just missed that.
Nah, I didn't see that.
Dropped it all over that. That's gonna be a meme.
My brother,
Mojito, but yeah.
my brother,
It's
you
cool.
know. Come on, man.
Yeah. I'm a clumsy guy, as you know, but it's cool, makes you human. But anyways, bro, we were saying, so yeah, you started realizing that this is gonna take you to the next level, and that is sick. You've gone to a show, you didn't know what it's about it, and you just gone, then you smashed it, bro. Yeah.
Literally, bro.
Literally,
Literally.
man, a sick man. And then what started happening? Did people start talking about you? So I'm intrigued by this because I want to know, you know, before that, you know, that studio point.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued, man, because it's nice to know what gave you, you know, the idea, I want to go to the studio, let me go to the studio, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because people always have a story before that studio, and everyone sees the limelight, but they
Yeah.
don't see what happened before you even got there, you know what I'm saying?
Got there,
And that's
100%.
why I'm doing this with you, because I want to know about you, bro. I want to know, you know, where it all began. How did you become this sick guy who's smashing the Asian music scenes right now? And mashallah, you know, you're going to be touring the world and shit, man. It's going to be mad.
My brother, you
know what I'm saying?
Respect to you for them words, bro, man.
No,
Big
it's
up,
true.
man. I appreciate that, my brother. But this journey, bro, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. Started from, like I said, 10 years ago, 9 to 10 years ago, like literally got myself in the studio, and it all happened through my brethren. My brethren was like, yo, I'm gonna go studio, and at that point I was clueless, bro. I did not know about studios. I didn't know who to get in touch with to get to studios, you know, like that. I think I was a bit backwards at that point, bro. Like, man around me were going studio, but I only heard it when my brethren mentioned it. So he took me to the studio now, and then obviously I got that guy's number, and I started going. I was going alone, learning how to sing and stuff, and it just started from there, you know, where I really wanted to put myself out. I thought, now that I found the studio, come across my brother Sparker, big up Sparkaman, man, for real.
So how do you meet Sparkaman in the studio? Or?
Funny enough, met him through one of my brethrens, bro.
Okay.
So I met Sparker. Like, coincidentally, I met Sparker when he was only a 14-year-old kid through one of my friends.
Okay.
A good friend. So we've gone now. We've recorded a track with him. They
Okay.
put it out. I wasn't in the video. Then coincidentally, bro, a year and a half later, I come across him again, and that's when we literally made Tujh Mein Rab Dikhta Hai. That was my first tune that I made with him. Mad.
Really?
Mad. But you know what? Big up everyone who's been supporting the journey though, because the journey has been mad.
And this is
been
what I want to talk about.
Yeah.
This is what I want to talk about because your journey,
Yeah.
you make it sound so easy, right? Yeah.
Right, bro.
But you know, just before that, Tujh Mein Rab, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to ask you, did you face any negativity? Because this is at this point, obviously.
Did you say just before I put it out?
Yeah.
Okay. That was the first tune I put out with Sparker, but before him, I put a song out with someone. I don't want to mention his name right now, but
Okay.
I put a song out with someone, and I was getting a bit of negative comments like, "Yo, who's this guy? And why is he trying to be?" And sometimes you felt that energy from people around you, bro. You know, when I was starting off, I felt like, "Yo, are they really taking me serious?" Like, you know, like sometimes when people make them sarcastic remarks and they don't see that you've cracked what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
So
But I get that a lot of time, but
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
like, what the 1 second, come here.
You know, like you said earlier, energies don't lie, my
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
So
energies don't lie.
for facts, like anyone who knows, energies don't lie. And sometimes when you see people trying to be sarcastic, you clock it. And
Yeah.
bro, people weren't taking me serious at the start, man. But I just kept my feet on the ground, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna keep doing this, and I'm gonna prove people wrong. And you know what, mashallah, the same people that were doubting me today are supporting me.
You get me done.
100%, my bro.
Tell you
Come
what,
on, man.
so he made the tune now, yeah?
Yeah.
So you've gone in, you've made that tune, and now
Yeah.
that tune's been a hit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now you've got, so before that, would you agree that you're in a position where not many people knew you?
Yeah,
Okay?
I agree.
So that tune, especially a collaboration,
That
right?
tune brought me into the scene, basically.
So what happened at that moment now? I want you to explain the feelings, you know, how you felt, what you were seeing in front of you, you know.
Mad.
So what happened on that moment? You've uploaded the tune. Did you know it's going to be a banger, or did you just think, oh, you know what, something we're doing?
To be honest with you, bro, I literally looked at it. I saw a mind of it. Me and my boy are gonna put a tune out, and only a couple of people are gonna see it. That's
You're joking?
God's honest truth.
Really?
Bro. Yeah.
And how many views did it get initially? Like, would you say in terms of?
In that time, you know, back in the days, it was harder to get views. Now the scene's grown a lot more bigger because you got Instagram love, my bro. I love it. I love it.
Fire.
Nowadays, people have got socials. I believe socials have made it a lot more easier for yourself to get out there. You've got the snaps, you got the Instagrams, you got the TikToks. Back in when we started, I think it was a bit hard to get views, but them days to get 14,000 in 2 days was a big thing to us. Like, we're coming on new, you know, like that. So we're seeing that, and we're like, yo, before only a few people, like 100 people are gonna see it, 100 views, 200 views. But when man hit like 14k views in 2 days, we were like, yo, this is like that achievement. I was gassed by it, bro. I'm not gonna lie, because it was my first tune.
Like, were you in that moment, like, you know, where you've sort of gone to sleep, right? And you're looking and you just keep waking up thinking, how's the tune doing? How's the tune doing? And especially the second night, innit? You know, bro.
He knows. He must be doing the same thing, waking
bro.
up half in the night, seeing guys mukbangs are doing. Come on.
I ain't gonna lie, you do, innit, bro? I'll tell you straight. When you upload a video, based on my experience, I look at my videos, it's not that, okay, if my video don't bang, right? To me, I'll tell you straight, I was at a point when I first started my channel where I'd get 49 views, right? You know what I'm saying? So, any view now is sick because I remember always from then, humility is key. You get me? And if you don't bang, fuck it, you make the next one.
That's it, bro. It's all a learning curve. Everything you do in life, not everything you do will bang. Me as an artist, I know. If I put out 10 tunes, maybe out of them 10 tunes, I'll have 6 or 7 that will bang. The other 3 will probably just not do as good as I probably wanted them to do. But these things happen, bro. You just keep striving. As long as you got consistency and you've got a passion for what you do, everything else will come naturally, you know. And I believe that, bro. I believe that still.
So what happened then? You made this tune. You've hit that 14k in 2 days.
Yeah.
You're gassed, right? You're like, yo.
Definitely, bro. Never tasted that.
Man, there's shadow boxing in the house. You get me, like, yo. Man, are taking over now. You know what I mean? It's a good feeling, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Then what's happened? So what have you thought? Okay, because obviously you've obviously gone to make other tunes. So did you think, you know, at that 2-point period, I'm making more right now, or what was going through your mind at the time?
Literally, I was gassed, bro. I couldn't believe the views that we were getting because, like I said, it was my first tune, and after that, I thought, yeah, man, I'm just gonna try my best now, like get involved, and before you know it, we started making tune after tune, and a lot of the tunes started doing well.
Okay.
And we started getting a lot of good coming through. When British TV started playing our tunes on TV, we were getting played on radio. So all these things were like coming real quick, and they were like, "Yo, what's happening here? 1 minute I'm on TV, 1 minute I'm there, 1 minute I'm getting called in Cannondale Park for a Mela." Like,
Oh, you done Melee as well, yeah? I haven't really been to any Melee, bro. So
I've done 2 in a row.
tell me about that. So what happened before the Melee? How did you get invited? What happened? You went there. You never know. I might be hosting one day. I'm bringing him on stage. You get me? You never know. You never know. Okay, go on.
Basically, I used to have. I still got Twitter, but I don't use it as much as I used to. But them days I used to be on Twitter, and there was a guy who was a part of the council at that time. I think he was involved, a part of this kind of this Melas, like this organisation. So he got in touch with me. He's seen me at Spark, and he's like, "Look, we've got a festival. We have it every year. This year, you're from Birmingham. I want to get you enrolled." And I think it was a council running these kind of shows and stuff. Okay. These Melas. And he's hit me up. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Nerve-wracking. When I got there and I realised I seen who I'm gonna perform in front of. Bro, don't ask.
Really?
First, you can imagine it's my first performance. I'm behind the stage. I'm with some top artists that I used to watch before I was doing music. So
are you visualizing? Are you looking at the crowd though and visualizing, thinking, "Oh, okay, what am I gonna do?"
Nerve-wracking, bro. Yeah. And I was looking at the crowd. I was trying to get a glimpse of seeing how the crowd is. And lucky for me, there was 2 artists that went on there before I did. So I was kind of watching how they were dealing with the crowd. Yeah. And I thought, yo, I need to get some kind of confidence from somewhere. So he gave me that quick 20 minutes, 25 minutes, half an hour, whatever time he gave me. I tried to get myself away from the nerves, man. Try to balance myself a bit. Went on the stage after that, bro. I just done what I had to do, bro. I felt nerves for about 5 to 10 seconds, but after that, it was just normal Muki again.
How was the crowd? That was the crowd.
No, I'm not gonna lie. The way the crowd took us in, I never expected them to take us in
really?
like that. Yeah.
Cheering as well.
Like the guy must have said, "Who wants Birmingham's own Muki and Sparkaman coming up next?"
Really?
Bro, everyone cheered. I'm not gonna lie. That's when it hit me that I'm actually getting out there, bro. If people are cheering like that, they must know, man. They are taking man in. Yeah, man.
So then, obviously, you did that Mela now, yeah? You're at that point. Obviously, in the Mela, were people coming up to you after? Like, were you still in the crowd?
Bro,
you got
to get walked out by security, man.
Huh?
Yeah, because they take you from the back.
Yeah.
So what they do is, when you go at the back, there's people already waiting.
Really?
Yeah, there's people that can see
you. Oh, yeah,
there,
I've been one of them guys
so
when I got to the events.
There'll be 2 security guards, and they'll walk you out. And along the way, while you're walking out, you'd hear people like, "Yes, Muki, killing it. Yes, Muki, yes, Parker. Can we take a photo?" And then they'll stop. We'll take a quick photo with them. So and so.
And so you've gone out, so you're overwhelmed now. You get me at that point because obviously before that you might have seen people, but to have a crowd in front of you now,
mad.
That's the first time performing in front of a crowd, isn't it?
Yeah.
So obviously, what started happening after that, bro? With the timeline of Muki, you get me?
Right, brother. That's it. Hit my first Mela. In between, man was going to shisha lounges performing. There was I think a Valentine's special. There was ladies' night. So I was starting to get more regular into performances. So I started getting more and more comfortable, bro. And the more tunes I was releasing, the more I was getting, recognized. I was getting demand for performances, and it was good. And at that time, because I was starting off new, everything that I was doing, I wasn't even doing it for the money at the start, because I was new. My aim was just to get myself out there. So many people approaching me, charity show, charity this, charity that. I done it. I done it all, bro. And you know what? When I came back around this time, this is when I thought, now I need to start thinking about business. I'm a family man. So I need to make sure that this works for me if I'm going to put my energy in.
Yeah, obviously, bro. But sometimes, I definitely believe in that, and it's about giving value, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to give the value first.
100%.
Bro, even in terms of doing many, many things in life, you know what I mean? People don't actually realize they want everything on the spot, you know what I'm saying? They don't realize you got to give value first. People see that value. And then from there, bro, you know what I mean? That's when you build your name, innit?
100%, bro. I agree.
So then what happened is you've started building this brand now, yeah?
Yeah.
You've obviously gone to the melee. You've realised, okay, people are coming on. Now I need to make this thing into a bit of a business because obviously it's your brand, innit?
Of course.
You built your brand, you put in effort, you need to make money out of it now, right? So what started to happen now? So you've done the melee now, yeah? Have you gone thinking, okay, you don't need to do another tune with Sparkaman because everyone liked it? Because you've done more with him. Yeah. Or were you thinking, should I collab with other people? Or should I just do one myself, or what was going through your head?
You know, at that age, we started experimenting with a lot of things, bro. Like,
Okay.
so we were young, and there was, like you said, there was a lot happening.
Yeah.
So Sparkaman at first was like, let's form a group where there's 2 artists from Sheffield, there was one artist, one good brother from Leicester, there was 3 of us from me, Smasher Sparkaman from Birmingham. So we put a group together called MGM, and we thought we'll just see how this works for us. So we put 1-2 tunes out. Now I feel like laughing because hearing myself then, I feel like, when you listen back to something after a while, you know what I'm saying?
I know what you mean.
So I felt like, you know what, let's put this group together. So we experimented, bro.
Okay.
And yes, for a while, we felt like, yeah, this is working. We got called into radio. We went to do a live show, a Nihal show. So it was good, but I feel like that was an experiment. At the end, we just broke out of it. Everyone went their own way. And me, bro, I always stuck with Sparker. From the start.
Yeah, because you made quite a few tunes in a row.
Yeah, I've stuck with him. The minute I released a tune with him, we were just literally a duo, bro. Like that.
Yeah.
So we done a lot of tunes together, a lot of shit together. And you know what, bro? Mad. Looking back at the journey, I can't be more grateful, man. It's been a good journey, bro.
It's been a good journey, yeah?
Yeah, man.
And I'm actually intrigued by this because for you to create a group, but even though you broke out the group, for you to continue to stay in touch and continue on with your careers, that's amazing, bro. Because it's like you didn't lose that bond.
Yeah.
So it weren't that, we're breaking up because I don't want nothing to do with you. It's just that, hey, it's not really working out. So we'll go our own ways, but
we'll stay in
we'll
touch.
still and we'll still collaborate on some occasions. You get me?
Literally, that's what it was. When we had that conversation, we were like, lads, we'll keep doing what we're doing.
Okay.
But I feel like this whole movement of a group, I feel like personally, we don't want to be doing that right now. I feel like it's not the time for that. Because we experimented it at that time. I didn't feel like this was the direction I wanted to go in, bro.
Yeah.
So everyone just started doing their own thing. But till today, bro, we all still stay in touch. So the guys who are part of that group, still today, we will communicate, we'll talk, we'll catch up. So, yeah, man, it's one of them journeys. Like, sometimes you just got to try different things. And for me now, where I am, I feel like it was the best move I made to just focus on my own music, focus on music with Sparkaman. And, yeah, man, bro, mad.
Exactly, bro. So,
Mad.
I respect that, man. And it shows, you're a man who's tried many things and not potentially failed at them, but experimented, and you realize it hasn't worked out. But you've been an entrepreneur in the sense that you've been like, you know what? Okay, this ain't working. Let me try something else. You get me? Yeah. Whereas some people will realize, it's not working. Okay, it's not gonna work. Done. Finished. You get me? Whereas you continued. You get me?
I didn't even feel that, you have that. Carry on, my brother.
You get me?
I have that because I got better,
And
food, big you up. My brother,
You get me? That was a milk cake. You're not gonna taste it.
You know what? I know the only reason I gave him that because when it comes to desserts, I think my sister's running a dessert place as well, isn't it?
Shout it out.
Desserts Emporium, people. If you want to go check her out, go on Instagram and check out Desserts Emporium. And one of the main things I have from her, I was just telling you earlier as well, I got it in my fridge, was the milk cake.
Oh,
you know what? Because I had it yesterday.
Yeah.
My brother could have that.
Amazing, man. So, obviously, you've got to a point now where you've broken up with these guys.
Fire.
They are fire, innit?
Fire.
You've got to a point now, yeah, where that's the Naga boys. What happened is, you've got to a point now where you've told a break up with these guys. I need to create my own thing, right? Yeah. So what started to happen now then? Because when you say I started to look at it in terms of business terms, right? So that to me could indicate a lot of things, and probably to the viewers too. So did you think, okay, let me approach people or brands and tell them, yo, look, I can do this, right? Because you're also doing weddings and events as well, right? Yeah?
Yeah.
So, that's what I want to speak about as well. But also, or did you just delve into your own thing, start thinking, and people started contacting you? What happened?
A bit of both, bro.
Yeah.
Sometimes what happens is when you're on socials and you're doing this thing, you start connecting with people who will probably connect with you, or someone will tell you about this guy's this guy's that. So, in music, there's people that are involved behind the scenes as well, like radio presenters and, music figures that, like managers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I feel like there was times where I'll get in touch with people if I needed to know something. But then there'll be people that used to try getting in touch with us as well. We can collab, we can do this. But them times, I don't think I collabed with too many people. Well, I didn't really. I just kept it with me and Sparker.
Yeah.
I had this MGM thing going on. And apart from that, I haven't really collabed with no one up until, Camille Mania. I worked with Camille Mania, yeah.
I'm familiar with his name, but
Top singer. I've worked with him them days. He was the only singer them times I worked with. it's only this time around now that when I come back this year, I've
Yeah.
worked with the Seabays, Sony J,
Zeye,
Sparkaman, Asia's come through now as well. So we've got a good team, man. We've got a good team.
That is sick, man. And
Yeah, man.
No Rules Music, bro.
Come on,
You know,
my brother.
that is your business, right? Yeah, that's your thing, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So one day, tell me a little bit about that, man. Like, what? Number one, where did the name come from? Right? It's sick. It's sick. No Rules Music. You get me? But number two, where did that begin from? Because you told me about MGM. You told me you wanted to go in your own way. So this kind of, makes me think that No Rules Music was your sort of vision of entrepreneurship. You know what I'm saying, my brother? Like,
I'll be honest with
that's
you.
what you're thinking.
When it comes to the name, when it comes to the brand, all credit to my brother Sparkaman.
Really?
Yeah, because like
Okay.
a lot of people won't know, but like trust me, like I look at Sparkaman as my manager. Like we look at we kind of manage each other, if you know what I'm saying. Like when I was doing this No Rules thing, at first it was my own channel, bro. Like I was uploading my own stuff on there. And when we thought we can look at it as a business, because I've been with Sparker from the start, it was only right that we get into a business together if we're going to do music together. So this whole brand idea and obviously changing it into a label, that was all Sparkaman's idea,
Really?
you know, yeah. And he just basically put his idea on the table in front of me. And bro, I can't lie, I was excited. I was thinking, man,
this is it.
I like the name. The name just looks punchy, catchy. And the kind of music we're going to deliver is going to basically say no rules, bro. Because the kind of music that we do, the sound that we're using, not many people in the industry have tried using that kind of sound with Asian songs, like trappy kind of sounds from America, trying to do Asian songs with it now. So I feel like everything we were doing was different anyway. And the name just, bro, that was just the icing on the cake.
Sick, man. And I love it. No Rules Music. I love the brand, In fact, the country right now, but I'm looking at the poster as well. And,
for that,
shout out to Sparkaman, man. Hopefully, we're going to get one at some point with him as well. I've met Sparkaman, by the way, yeah?
Have you met him?
Yeah. I met him in town, you know what? And it was crazy, how you just meet people. And I think social media, when you're speaking about the game, it's so crazy that everyone's so accessible, but they're not. But if you hear of each other or you try and contact people, it can make things easier, whereas I bet you like 10 years ago, people couldn't do that.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been that easy for me to be sitting with you and doing this. You know what I'm saying? If we go through people, through someone else, it's crazy, isn't it, bro?
Can I tell you something,
yeah?
bro? I feel like just seeing this, everything changes as you go along. Things change. And now, recently, since I've started music, and I've started seeing public figures and people like yourselves, what you're doing, I'm starting to see like a lot of unity, bro.
Yeah.
Which was needed from the start, but now that we're starting to see that, like back then, there used to be people have egos, you know how it is, bro, and people don't want to support your thing. At first, we used to think, why is it in the Asian scene not many people want to support you? Where's the older support? Why aren't they reaching out? Why aren't they showing us the way? But unfortunately, that was the case. The olders in the Asian scene did not show us any way, bro. Like they didn't look down at us and think, let's give this guy a helping hand. But now that we've made that happen, us youngsters are coming through and doing what we're doing now. We're starting to see that unifying each other is the best way forward. Exactly. Having unity, working with each other, you're just growing your scene completely different, bro.
Of course,
bigger.
right?
100%, bro. I feel like to get somewhere, you gotta stick together with your people. Have unity with your people in the Asian scene, and trust me, the scene will grow bigger, and there'll be a lot more excitement, man. People want collabs. People want to see people, joining up together, having a collab. This is a collab right now.
It's
the
a collab.
Central and Muki, and it's all good. It's all organic, real, recognized, real, like my brother said earlier. So yeah, man.
Nah, that's sick.
I love it,
that's
man.
lit, bro.
Unity and keeping it humble, people, man. For real.
All right, that's some wise words right there. Unity, keeping humble, and I think it's true what he's saying to the Asian community. And you know what? Them times haven't still gone yet, bro. Although it's getting to a point where, there is a lot more support right now. I reckon there is still a lot of hatred, still a lot of what are you doing. I think TikTok has made it a little bit more okay to do certain things, but it's still.
You know what I mean? I feel like whatever you do, there's always going to be a certain percentage of hate with it, bro. No matter what you do. Yeah. That's all a part and parcel of the game. And like they say, being successful, not just your supporters make you successful, but your haters too, bro. Yeah, it's a fact, because they'll be hating, but they're the same guys that are watching your videos. Yeah,
like your haters probably watch your videos more like, bro.
Our haters will probably watch this.
Bro, they'll watch the whole video, no breaks, nothing, bro. Like, advert comes, skip that motherfucker now. They're going to watch this, like, you give me like, going mad, bro. Punching like the steering wheels and that, like.
Breaking shit.
You know what I mean? But it is what it is, and I think it'll be a comedy for you guys, you get me? Cause he what these guys doing, bro? The fuck they doing?
You don't know who I got beef with, bro.
Not the good news.
Trust me.
Bro, I need to get him on the mukbang one day. That'd be hilarious.
Boy, is it 6 a night, bro?
But bro, we were saying, yeah. In terms of, obviously, I don't want to make this too long, but I still want to get the nuggets at you for my follow as well.
Take your time.
So in terms of your, you really know your rules music.
Yeah.
Then you've obviously built a brand now,
Yeah.
right? So then you've obviously gotten to a point where it's taken even more seriously now. Yo, no rules music. We got to push this out there. You know what I'm saying, right? So then, what happened? You made no rules music.
Yeah.
You've got to put it out there. What have you done?
Literally, dropped the first one with Sparkaman. It was called Studio Sessions Studio Sessions EP1.
Yes.
We started with that, and then bro, we just kept it moving. You know, Lumbi Jadai, track after track after that. I and a Rubber, then Bollywood Mashup 1, and you know, like, bro, Dwawa, Gullah, Faryad, you name it, bro. After that, soon as we made this label name, we dropped, and we just kept dropping, bro. We didn't think that we're going to make the label and just leave it there for a bit. Literally, as soon as we changed the name, got the label name, boom, we were just dropping every month, every 2 weeks.
Would you say that's a part of your success in terms of the consistency and the grind and, you know, you as you said, you're producing and producing?
Yeah.
Would you say, number one, would you say that having created this No Rules brand gave you more motivation? But also, even though you had motivation before, but from what I'm taking, but what you're saying is that you started producing more consistently.
It did give you more motivation automatically, bro. Like the more you start doing it, and when you got good going for you, you automatically get motivated, and you want to just keep striving to give more, bro.
So you definitely say that is something that you'd key, right? Consistency and hard work.
You know what? 100%. You said you have it is, bro. Like I remember when I was this year when I came back. I released 1-2 tunes, and my brother-in-law specifically said it. He goes, if you're going to get on this, you have to be consistent.
Exactly.
And I was checking a few of my comments, and people are like, imagine if Muki has a bit of consistency. Imagine how far he can take it. And, bro, I'm not going to lie. Them words made man consistent, bro. Taking you people in, taking my family in. I believe in everything you do. I've learned it. I've actually witnessed it myself. I feel everything you do, my bro, it has to have consistency.
Exactly.
You need to have that. You need to engage with your fans. Like, you can't just give them a product and think, okay, for 2 months I'm gone. The minute they're drawn into your product, you need to keep giving. You need to keep delivering, and that consistency will start growing your fan base more and more. And bro, I can't complain, mashallah. That's what's happened for me, bro. It's worked out for me,
it's
man.
Sick, man. It's like they call it the snowball effect. There's a snowball, literally, snowball effect, isn't it? Momentum phase, but basically, you know, and that is a good phase to be in, mashallah. But it takes time.
But
bro. It's like you got two guys.
Never come overnight, but
exactly.
If you just keep your feet on the ground, stay patient, it can happen if you be consistent, 100%.
Exactly, bro. And you're living proof of it, bro.
Thank you, my brother.
And mashallah, man, you're welcome, bro. And basically, you know, in terms of you doing these songs, right? You've started doing these songs. You've started doing well, and you are going to sing for us hopefully in a little while, very soon, right now, guys. Yeah, stay tuned. But you know, you got to leave that little bit there that you're waiting, right? Yeah. The haters don't want to hear that, but yeah.
Big up, you know. Trust me.
But what I'm saying is that you're in a position now where you're making these tunes and that, yeah.
Yeah.
So what happens is you've started collabing.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. You've started realizing this is working. People are loving it.
Yeah.
You're getting the views. Everything's coming. So when did it get to a point where people started calling you out now and saying, "Yo, we'll pay you for an event or like a wedding or something like that"? People are, "Yo, we'll pay you or come here or can you do this?" Or you're walking on the road and people are coming up to you and saying, "Yo, is that Muki?" You know, you've experienced that, and so.
You know what? Since I've come back into the scene this year, I've had three performances. No, two. It was two. I was meant to have three, but it was two. One got cancelled, so I've had 2 performances. Got paid decent money.
You got paid nice. You must think I paid nice. He must think I paid nice. Mashallah.
Mashallah, it feels nice. It feels nice to go do what you enjoy doing and getting something, you know, getting paid for it as well.
Yeah.
It was a nice feeling, and you know, the more, like I said, I kept consistent and I kept delivering on YouTube, the more wherever I was going, I was getting clapped. And I feel like this time, like I was getting clapped back then as well, but I feel like since I took that break and I came back now, because don't forget, I took a 3-year break from music as well, innit?
Yeah, it's a 3-year.
Yeah. So like since I've come back now, I've realised the love's been a lot more, and I get clapped a lot more, you know, bro. And you know what? I know how to deal with it now, because I feel like through that experience of being on the scene from back then, second time round I've come back into it. It's given me that experience, so I know how to deal with it now, man.
Okay, sick. So
Yeah,
you,
man.
you embrace it now.
I
You're like,
embrace
yo.
it now, literally, bro.
And would you say that, it's something that is, because you're still a humble guy, bro, emotional, you know what I mean? So
Brother.
would you say that, would you say it's affected you in any way, bro? Like, in terms of how you feel about yourself, in terms of your self-esteem, like, do you feel a bit more, not especially in an ego way, but especially like, yo, I'm doing all right?
For anyone who knows me, I mean, he'll tell you as well right now. For anyone who knows me, bro, I'm the same Muki that you will see off the camera and on the camera. And literally, I've never let this stuff phase me. From where we come from, I've always believed, ego is one thing you should never let get to you, because you can be up 1 minute and you can just drop down, crumble down like a biscuit. Literally, bro, I believe just keep it humble, man. Keep it humble, and I've not let this shit get to my head. I just thought I'm doing music and I still want to be the same person I am, and it is what it is, isn't it? Like that.
Nah,
so,
I rate that.
yeah, man, you got to try if you can't be real to yourself, how are you going to be real to others?
Exactly.
And this shit, I've seen people, their heads have changed, bro. I've seen a lot of people, I'm not going to lie, they get a bit of fame and their heads turn, but nah, man, alhamdulillah, so far, man's heads ain't turned, man, for real.
Sick,
like that.
sick,
Come
man.
on, man.
Nah, I rate
Come
that,
on,
I rate
brother.
that. And, we're getting to the last few little while now, yeah?
Yeah,
I want you
yeah.
to sing. When I hear you sing right now, you know what I'm saying? But, you made that massive tune right now that's absolutely just killed it as well. The collaboration, you, Hasib Hayes, that First Man guy, right, yeah?
Desi Mashup 3,
yeah, okay, so that is a big thing, bro, you know what I'm saying? So,
Right, brother.
and even you've got that guy, H. Domi, bro.
Big up H. Domi,
Yo,
man.
H.
Come
Domi,
on.
you get me
Come on.
done.
Come
So, how did this all come about, man? And,
The main man himself, bro, who was the orchestrator of that tune, First Man.
really?
One day I must have woke up. I was on night shifts, and
Yeah.
I woke up, looked at my Insta, and I see a message from First Man.
Yeah.
And his message was just straight up simple. Real brother, by the way, man. Got love for that guy, First Man. Like, he was like, bro, I've seen your stuff. I like what you're doing. Maybe we can get something going at some point. I've got plans for a mashup 3 coming out, and I want to have an extra long mashup. Straight away, bro, I was on board. He told me his ideas for it. He didn't mention the artist straight away who were going to be on there, but he asked if I'm on board, and straight away, bro, I was like, yeah, man, let's do this.
Can you speak English or not?
Yeah, he can.
I didn't know if because you
He
don't.
can,
I don't
he
know.
can. Top guy,
Really?
Top guy, my brother. Big up First Man. And yeah, man, he got me involved. Hasib got involved. Jose, everyone. It was just a good lineup. I feel like that lineup was just perfect.
That's sick,
You had a
man.
mixture of old school and H. Tommy and them. Then you got, me and Hasib and Jose. Bro, that was just one of them ones, bro. I was
killing
really
it.
excited with that, man. And that went well for us as well, man.
Sick, and that's what it's about. And what can you see in that, guys? Collaborations. It's about collaborating with people. It's about supporting each other, and you can go only so far alone. You know what I'm saying? You need people around you. Even a professional boxer will need a team behind him. You know what I'm saying? They might not be on the
100%.
camera.
Everything you
but
do, you need a team behind
you need people with you, innit?
100%. If I was the only artist, don't think that I'm the only artist that's doing it. There's a lot of people behind the scenes that put in work, bro. Like hours, behind the scenes to organize stuff for you. So yeah, man, you're never doing it alone. You either have a manager with you, or you gotta get managed by one of your brethren. Like it's mad. There's a lot that happens behind the scenes, and you need people like a cameraman. I have a cameraman now that we got. He's one of the boys, bro. Like literally, everything's in house. Good cameraman. We've got our production here where you're sitting right now. So yeah, man, everything's been good, man.
And the studio looks sick, by the way, guys. Obviously, I can't turn the camera, but it looks sick, guys. Yeah. And when I walked out, I was like, "Yo, this looks sick, man. I like it, man. I like it. Even the lights and everything,
Yeah,
man.
man.
You know what I'm
Got
saying?
a nice little feel in it, innit?
It's comfortable, man. It's
My
nice,
brother.
bro. And I was gonna say to you, bro. In terms of your plans for the future, where do you see yourself going?
Good question, bro. Because I don't really look too ahead of myself. I like to just take each day as it comes. Right now, I'm happy with how far I've gone in my journey, and whatever the future holds for me, I just want to take each day as it comes. But I would like to take it even further. Yeah, I would love to, and if that happens, bro, inshallah, I'm happy, man.
Yeah,
If
nah,
that
sick.
happens,
I'll set out the vision for you instead. Then, yeah. So my
Right,
vision
bro.
for you is that you're gonna be a household name, traveling around the world,
My
right?
brother.
Yeah.
My
And
brother.
perhaps even at some point, you never know, maybe getting a little feature in a movie. You know what I'm saying, like a song or something.
What was we saying that day?
And what was it? Something that you
We
saying?
were talking about a movie. He go to him, you know what? I think I need to start taking acting lessons.
Oh.
You know, these men are telling me, Muki, you're only a singer, but you're a good actor as well. He must have pranked one of the boys and like fully kept it legit. Like told him a story, and
Yeah.
you know, I was acting like I was angry with him, but no one clocked it, innit?
Really? That is sick. That is sick. That is
Yeah,
sick.
man can act still, man.
You get me?
Be in a movie at some point with Denzel Washington.
It might be a movie about your life story, though.
Come on, my
You
brother.
get me?
Come on, man.
Denzel Washington is a good name you mentioned. I actually listened to a speech of his on majority of the days. This is Les Brown as well, but him.
Big up
There's
Denzel Washington, man.
there's a 10-minute video. If you type in motivation Denzel Washington, right? On YouTube, it's called Denzel Washington speech, and he speaks so much about about this, in terms of failing and becoming successful, and he's actually a really motivational guy, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
I love his movies, you know, bro.
it's a sick guy. I'm saying
Top actor.
a good actor, man. So American Gangster, you get me?
Sick. Training Day.
Yes,
Have you
yes,
seen
yes,
that?
yes. I can't remember it right now, but I've seen it. You know what that was? And you watch so many movies, bro.
Taking a Pelham, not a bad movie.
Taking what?
They're Taking a Pelham 1, 2, 3, something like that.
I haven't seen that.
He's got some top
Sick.
movies, man. Yeah.
But in terms of your career, as I said, I believe I have big visions for you myself, and I can see it. Right now, I definitely believe you're doing well anyway, but
Thank you,
I mean, I believe the only way is up right now, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I appreciate that, man.
And with this no rules music, God knows where it can go, because that's not just you now. That could be yo guys. If you got any, young
talent, yeah,
upcoming young singers, anything,
Yeah,
get
man.
in touch, guys. Because you know what, these guys are not only going to the top themselves, they can bring you with them. You know what I'm
My
saying?
brother,
And that's what it's about, and it bring help.
Eventually, that will be the aim. Eventually, we want to make this into a business where it's a platform for young artists, bro. Right now, the aim is for me and Sparker to try pushing it
Yeah.
as long as we can. And at some point, inshallah, I'm looking to make it a business for the youngsters, man. A platform for you to deliver your talent, man.
Amazing,
Real.
amazing. And when I say about that, just remember, I'm not saying contact him to collab with him right now. I'm saying contact him if you've got any talent and you want to bring out your talent and you
Come
need
on,
some
anytime,
direction.
anytime,
You know what I'm
email me.
saying?
Email me links in my bio.
Yeah.
Email me.
Exactly, because that's what amazing for you as well. I do think you should be looking at that. You know why? Because now that's leverage.
Yeah.
Because if you create a company, right,
Yeah.
like Dr. Dre, for example,
Yeah.
where you get into management, you've got young, amazing singers who've
Yeah.
got no guidance, they've got nowhere to go. You know this guy's got a sick voice. Working together, you can create something, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You know, with me, I'm always like scouting out, looking out for young, fresh talent, man. Like I know I'm probably still in my prime right now doing my music, but I'm always keeping an eye on youngsters around me, man. Like same way Steve came along, I looked at him, I thought, he was talented, and mashallah, he's proved it. Amazing artist, Asia, amazing artist. There's a few other youngsters. I don't want to mention them names right now, but I'm gonna get a few youngsters involved, man. For real, there's a lot of talent out there. A lot of hidden talent out there, man. You'll be surprised. I swear, you'll be surprised.
No, I'm not, bro. Trust me, I'm not surprised because you see so much, especially online right now, Instagram, everything, bro. You see people, it's not about even like anything. Like literally, there could be a kid who looks like he's not gonna sing, or he hasn't broken his voice. Next thing you know, bam, my man's coming out with some lyrics, or he's putting out some little ukuleles. Whoa, what's going on here? You know, Instagram and TikTok shows you some talent. They think, whoa, people dance. You look at the kid.
TikTok is crazy.
They make dancing look easy. You try and do the same dance in the mirror. Actually, I need to do a comedy sketch of that. You gave me an idea just right there. These are the ideas, Flourish, right? That's a good idea. So when you see TikTokers dancing, you think, I can do that dance.
Yeah.
You try and do it, you're absolutely...
It's mad. You know what? The shit that you see on TikTok nowadays, there's a lot of talented people.
It's mad, it's mad. So, imagine one of your tune be like viral on TikTok. That's sick as well. You know what I mean? That happens. People start doing a tune, so they use your tune now.
They do that a lot,
It happens a lot, I know.
They use my sound a lot on TikTok.
And,
I've seen a lot of that happen, man.
In fact, I might even use it in one of my things, bro. If it's on there, I'll have a look for it. And even if it's a little something, and it could be anything, and like a little one of my colleagues, anything. But okay, cool. So, final message for the youth out there.
For the youth, just listen to your parents. That's number one. Always listen to your parents and just stay out of trouble, man. Guide yourself. Get into something where you can keep yourself out of trouble. If you're talented in whatever you do, don't let no one put you down, and just keep doing what you're doing, man. And stay off the roads, like we tell all the youngsters, man.
Exactly,
Definitely.
Man.
Stay off the roads and put your energies in something that will benefit you.
No, I rate that.
Man.
And, that's a good message, guys. Staying off the roads is key. You don't actually realize a lot of people out there who don't actually care for you at all. They might act like it, but really they don't.
Yeah,
Selfish world out there, man. Literally, You know what I'm saying? So
Road. And you know what? It's a dangerous road.
yeah.
And you just got to keep yourself safe. Put your energies into your talents. And just showcase your talent, man. Don't give up. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep striving to be a better person every day. You know, like that.
Amazing. And you know what? I wanted to sing, bro.
You want me to sing, yeah?
I just wanted to sing. I know everyone wanted to hear you sing, but I wanted them to wait because they don't wait. And they might know, apart from the haters, they might know what's radio, you know what I'm saying?
My brother.
Nah, we love you all, though. Even haters, we love you guys.
What
we love
song shall I
everyone.
sing, though? Give me a song, quickly. Galla, Faryad.
Tuj mera, dikhta hai.
You want me to sing one of my own songs? Or?
Yeah, obviously, bro.
Okay, then. Okay. Galla. Okay. जिथे भी मैं जावा हुन लोकी गल्ला कर दे मेरियां तारीफा कर दे प्यार नाल बुला दे साहा कोल जो भी होंदे प्यार नाल बुलावा गलतियां ते होया मैं तो की मैं सुनावा.
You got me, yo! That was sick! Yo, guys, I was getting goosebumps, you know what I'm saying? Like, one thing I know is that the audio always does not pick it up as it is in live. You know that yourself, you know what I'm saying? So, the way I'm feeling, guys, I'm sure you felt that through the mic anyway, but you know, guys, man, I got fucking goosebumps, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like that, man. It was sick, bro. That was sick, man. I love that, bro. You get me, guys? Check out that tune about Galan. You get me on YouTube. You get me, guys? So, you know, it's been absolutely amazing, bro.
Nearly on 1 million people. Run that up, Galan.
Run that up, guys, right now. Go watch it after this video. You get me, yeah? Actually, I don't mind you taking it, stop pausing this video, opening a new tab, clicking on that, giving it a view, and then coming it back. You know what I'm saying? Guys, let's do this. And click subscribe to No Rules Music.
Come on.
But you know, it's been amazing, bro. Your story was inspirational.
Thank you,
and it still is, because it's still going, and I respect that, yeah?
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
And, you know, I just can't wait to see where you're going to be in the future, bro. And I'm super excited, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Brother, man.
And I find
that a lot, you know, I raw, dude.
Cool, man. And I find it a pleasure to be here right now. We're having a munch, we're chilling, you get me?
It was overdue. You need to tell them.
It was overdue, but we did it. And a lot of you guys did ask, you know what I'm saying? But then my hands are going to be really greasy.
No
yeah,
problem,
like,
no problem.
shake someone's hands. No, you know the worst one is when you shake someone's hand and they're really sweaty.
Yeah.
Well, you know, or when they've washed their hands.
Yeah.
But you don't know they washed their hands. If you're
It's
like,
all red.
shit, you get me? But guys, we're gonna finish it with one thing, and I'm gonna let
You know what that is?
Muki finish it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna let Muki finish it this time.
Okay, listen, subscribe and stay tuned to Naveed Central.
You got me, guys. Thank you very much. Like, comment, and share. Peace and love.